Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my official Java text adventure devlog. I created this project to prepare for a Java course, and 2 weeks ago I did the first part of the course, starting at the very beginning, the bottom. I did learn Java earlier, but that was, well, about 18 years ago, so that knowledge has kind of faded away and wasn't very useful anymore. The first part of the course is actually intended to prepare you for an official exam, the Oracle Certified Associate Java Programmer exam. I'm not really sure if my employer wants me to do that and is willing to pay for that. I think the plan is that I will get some experience with the code used at the company first, and I think that is mostly related to the web shop. There is also some code to connect with the IBM AS400 mid-range system, which I work on daily using the language RPG. And after that, after some time, I will probably do part 2 of the course, and that will prep you for the Oracle Certified Professional Java Programmer exam. And the goal is to, well, actually do that and be a Java professional programmer, hopefully. Now, even with lots of programming experience, the course was pretty demanding. It was 5 days of 8 hours of learning, and at the end of each day I felt my brain was overflowing with knowledge. I did follow the individual course, which has you and 3 others at most in a classroom, where you work at your own pace, and an expert is always present to answer questions and help you if you get stuck. It's really a recommended method, especially working in your own pace. It's pretty important. You can spend more time on subjects you are struggling with and less on subjects you already know by heart, so that worked really well. I definitely learned a lot, and most importantly that I made a lot of mistakes in my home project, which is not really surprising, but disappointing anyway. It will definitely take some time, well, a moderate amount of time actually, to get everything in better shape and better style. As you can see, I'm using another editor. I used Sublime Text in the previous first video. Still think that is an excellent editor, but at the recommendation of someone at the course, I downloaded Eclipse, which is what you are seeing right now. It's a free download, and it's a good integrated developers environment with more sources. The management of it all is much easier. You get warnings or errors. In this case, there are 8 warnings on several sources. Mostly items that or local variables that are not used. Serializable class location has something wrong with it. But still, the whole adventure compiles and is runnable. But as I said, it contains a lot of mistakes and needs some cleaning up. I've been working on that, and as a result I haven't been able to add a lot of features to the game. I did add a turn counter. This will increase if you type in a command that can be parsed. Not sure where I am right now. In the hallway. Alright, this is the starting area, the lobby. The map hasn't changed since part 1, still the same. So added is a turn counter. What I also added is... Alright, I need to go north first. Here we can go in all 4 directions. Let's go to the locker room. There is an item here, a heavy leather winter jacket, and that uses a new item property, is wearable. Now as you can see right from the start, the item class is sparse and missing a lot of things. Getters and setters, the variables aren't declared properly, so this needs a lot of work. I already prepared for an item to be a weapon, a key, a container, and a wearable, and right now wearable is implemented. Is key, that will be interesting to get working. In that case you can search a room, find a container and then search the container. Here's weapon, also interesting. Now let's get the jacket. The message you get depends on the property of the item. In this case it's a wearable, so you put the jacket on and it actually fits. That's great. And if you drop it, you take it off. Good riddance. Let's actually take it and keep it. This needs to be changed, so the inventory still just lists the items you are carrying and doesn't recognize that the jacket is actually a wearable. That needs to be changed later. Let's get the other items. Well, I need to go the other way. Still in the locker. I need to go east. Storage room, alright. This room was actually locked. I can lock the door, so that is something that needs to be changed. I need to implement the keys, which will be a challenge. So now we can get the gun. Take the gun, store it in the pocket, get the pencil. And the inventory will show the 3 items we are carrying right now. And it should say you are wearing a heavy leather winter jacket, but that is something that will be present in part 3, hopefully. Now what I also intend to do is, and that ties in with the wearables, add a room temperature, a possibility for the player character to die. Also ties in with the room temperature. And let's see what else. I definitely want to use inheritance, so I probably make a superclass character and 2 subclasses, the player and an NPC. I think I will keep the map as it is right now. It's pretty simple, but I want to really focus on the mechanics. So next version will probably have a room temperature, more wearables, better implementation of the wearables, maybe implementation of the keys, and that will be a lot of work already. Let's see, what else did I change? Or need to change. The messages now spread out into classes. That's not really as it should be, so that will change. Message can probably be integrated in grid message or the other way around, something like that. parser needs a lot of cleaning up. Basically the most important function in the adventure. And the most interesting to work on actually. Let's see, drop pencil, which give you the dropped message, and drop jacket. Take off. Alright, so that's the state of the project right now. Lots of work needed. Not a lot of improvements compared to part 1, but it is what it is. Right now I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.